entering the room. "You'll catch flies if you don't close your mouth." She slammed the door in his face. "Bloody hell." Ian yawned. It was almost 3 in the morning, and the festivities showed no sign of abating. Other than his encounter with Lady Elinor earlier, the evening had been quiet. Disappointingly quiet, not only for his first ball, but also his first day as footman. The only other entertainment had been watching an overdressed dandy cast up his accounts on his dancing slippers while trying, and failing, to make it to the men's necessary. Ian adjusted the lacy cuffs of his fancy new shirt and examined the stranger who looked back at him in the ornate mirror. The black livery made him appear taller than his 6 feet, and the well-tailored coat spanned his shoulders in a way that made him look lean and dangerous rather than scrawny and puppyish. His wiry red hair had been cropped to barely a stubble and was now concealed by a white powdered wig that gave him dignity. Of course his freckles were still there, but there was nothing he could do to hide them, unlike his age. "You don't look 5 and 10, Ian," his Uncle Lonnie had said upon seeing Ian in his new clothes earlier today. He then grinned and squeezed Ian's shoulder. "Go ahead and give us your story one last time, lad." The story was one his uncle had concocted when Ian first came to work in Viscount Yarmouth's household 3 months ago. Ian was 19 and had spent 6 years in Mr. Ewan Kennedy's household, 2 as a scrub boy, 2 as a boot boy, and 2 as a footman, even though he was unusually young for that last position. Uncle Lonnie also told Lord Yarmouth that Ian had come to London seeking employment after Mr. Kennedy died, and there weren't any other suitable positions in the tiny town of Dannon, Scotland. That last part was the only true part of the whole story. Dannon was more a collection of shacks than a real village, and there'd never been any Mr. Kennedy, nor any work as scrub boy or footman. Ian had written the letter from Mr. Kennedy himself, under his uncle's direction. "Admiring your pretty face?" Ian yelped and jumped a good 6 inches. Female laughter echoed down the mahogany-panelled corridor. He turned to find Lady Elinor behind him, her small, almost boyish frame propped against the wall in a very unladylike manner. Her white gown looked limp and tired, as if it were ready to go to bed. Her hair, a nondescript brown, had come loose from its moorings, and fine tendrils wafted about her thin, pale face. Only her large grey eyes held any animation. Ian drew himself up to his full height and glared over her shoulder at nothing. "How may I be of service, my lady?" "Oh, stop! You're angry with me, aren't you?" She didn't wait for an answer. "I'm sorry for being beastly earlier. I was wrong. Pax." She held out her hand and limped forward. Ian stared, not because of her limp. He already knew she was lame, but because of the gesture. Surely a footman wasn't permitted to shake a lady's hand. Besides, he hadn't forgiven her. His mother and uncle both accused him of being too grudging and slow to forgive. He looked down at her little hand and chewed his lip. Maybe they were right. Perhaps it might be advisable to appear to forgive her. He'd just decided to say Pax when Lady Elinor grabbed his hand. "Don't be angry with me. I apologized." "I'm not angry," he lied, tugging not so subtly on his hand to free it from her grasp. He suspected it would not do to get caught holding the hand of the daughter of the house at 3 in the morning, or at any other time of the day or night, for that matter. "Why aren't you in there?" He gestured with his chin toward the ballroom. "Dancing? My lady," he added a trifle belatedly. She snorted and hiked up her dress, exhibiting a shocking amount of leg. "With this?" Ian gawked. He'd seen girls' legs, of course, but never a lady's leg. Her stockings were embroidered with flowers, daisies, perhaps. His groin gave an appreciation.